is the service to the people, because if you have mosques and the people don't not benefit the people around the mosques, then what's the purpose of having the mosques? Yeah, it's okay to have a mosque, but you must be doing something for the people as well. And that is how even Christianity came to Nigeria, or spread in Nigeria. Not how it came, that's how it spread.
Yeah.
Because those churches, they were the one that gave us schools.
Yeah.
My city was almost 100% Muslim city. The only Christians that we have were the visitors, the non-natives that live among us were the Christians, and they have schools. We have about two major primary schools and secondary school. We're all built by the missionaries. So if our brothers and sisters want to have mosques, they should be able to have something like school, like hospital, a little hospital, or a little food bank.
Yeah.
Those are good for the community too, and that's part of those things that make the religion more understand as in humanity aspect of life. Like even the mosques that we have in Oakland, this year we gave out coats, because it's winter. We give out coats to people.
Yeah.
And the people we give them to were our neighbors, not even Muslims. And we give our food every weekend, not to our mosque member, but our neighbors. So those things cool down tensions. And the people that live around our mosques, they are not Muslim, but they protect our mosques. They respect our mosques. They make sure that everywhere is clean, and they tell us whatever is going around there. And they know that on Friday we need parking to park our cars. Then they give us space. Some of them will park their car far away because they know that we occupy that area. So it's good to be accommodating, and respect the people around you. But the man that made that video, I think that is what the people were responding to, that the governors should look at.
Brother Lucky, if I tell you how many threats I get here, if every day I come out here to show things like this, I don't think everybody, I will put so much fear in the life of people. That thing that man says is irrelevant. If I show you the threat I get here every day, that is the reason why it's good for you to understand what you are doing. It's not every flies that passes you chase. The way they gave
to respond.
Yeah, the way they gave that man attention, now forgetting that the government they are calling, when they've put their boot on the floor, might unalive innocent people. These guys that are also making that call also need to go back and read Quran and know what they are up to. You understand? If you see what, but like, sometimes when I receive, Sister Kudirat, sometimes when I receive something I used to send to you guys, they said, Lord, somebody has sent me voice message on my phone, just like that kind of voice message, mention my name. And the person that did that is a Muslim. That person told me that I should start counting my days. The person that did that to me, I'm telling you, will I bring it on social media and start crying over it? No. Honestly, the attention and how my people are doing it is not okay. And I am scared because I know that when federal government of Nigeria hear that kind of call, that the Muslims are in trouble, they will send their troops there to unalive a lot of people there. They will answer that kind of call quick. So I will not want to wish that for my people. I won't wish that for even my enemies. I know my people are very progressive people, and if they see if they see Islam, what I see in Islam, they will accept it. It's just that their mind are biased for what they see, stone throwing, unaliving people, and imagery everywhere, places dirty, people still living in the mud, in the midst of richest people in the world. You know, that is what my people are running away from. If they ever see this religion like the way I say, and the way those that are on the ground and are not, I don't know how to explain. I think I've been explaining. I don't know how to go more about it, but I've been explaining it that I'm not saying don't build mosque, but that is not the way to go first. That is not the way to go first.
But these people might not. They might not have the resources like what we are suggesting.
Yeah, the resources that can build you a mosque. According to the thing I heard, the resources that can build you a mosque can build you can put borehole in 2 or 3 villages, and maybe at the back of one borehole you can place something like a small corner, a small canopy where people will be coming to do worship. Somebody told me that they are interested in opening their organization, opening their charity, where you give them money. They will come and tell you some people need Quran. Somebody was giving me that gist.
Yeah, but I don't know the type of mosques that they will build, because in such area, I think a mosque is just about 4 walls. 4 walls and a roof is good enough. It's not even a big design, you know. That the mosques, you say the mosques don't need to be pretty. It don't need to have marbles and all that.
Yeah.
You know, if you can have 4 wall, a floor, and a mat, that's a mosque. But anyway, like what you just said, they gave that man too much credit. They gave him too much
attention
that they deserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave it too much attention that it deserved, because yes, it's true. You do share to us some of the threats, and we read through your comment. We go through the comment. We see some of the threat here. So about you, and sometimes you just have to, ignore them and just prepare yourself. But if it comes to the time for you to defend yourself, you defend yourself.
Exactly.
Islam said we can defend ourselves.
Exactly. When it's time for to defend, because I'm waiting, like, Brother Lucky, I bought a lot of, anytime, let me just end it like this. Like, anytime you see me in Nigeria, I'm surrounded with knife, dagger in my bedroom. If you see dagger, if you see knife. So when it comes to that, before I go down, somebody will also have to go down with me. I'll fight to defend myself. But what I see them doing now, and knowing who my people will accept this religion when they see that you are doing good thing. It's not, that place is so volatile now that it's not like these people, they are being mentored from northern part of Nigeria. These guys that are taking the religion down to the east are being mentored by northern part of Nigeria. And when you go to the northern part of Nigeria, there are still Meruwa. People are still going to fetch water for people. Pumps, water are not running there. There's no mobile clinics there. You see, so it is very difficult for them to understand what I'm saying. Because where you are getting your mentorship from, they need humanity there also. The northern part of Nigeria needs serious humanity. And there is money. There is money. There is money that every local government will have water running. You put up a station that will be maintaining it. If pipe break, you repair pipe. If pump head disconnect, you repair it. You put maintenance there. Giving people water and put mobile clinic. The people that are mentoring them don't have it. So that kind of thing cannot fly, it cannot work in the Igbo land. If you are bringing this religion, you must come in with charity and the bed place, made place to look nice.
Yeah, my 2025 slogan is
2026.
Truth 26.
Yeah.
It's truthfulness and kindness.
Yeah, kindness.
We have to be truthful. In Nigeria need to be truthful, and Nigeria need to be kind. That is what is going to take us out of this mess. The biggest problem that we have is that we are not kind to ourselves.
Yes.
We
People that are mentoring them are not even okay.
We are not kind to our family, and we are not truthful. Like you said, somebody who had money in their account, and he was able to go to the bank and said, "This is not my money." But you remember we were treating one story one time when a young woman that wanted to send some money to the pastor, and he added one more digit to it. And the pastor refused to give her money back.
Money back, yes.
Yeah, you remember that story. So,
yes.
I don't care what religion you belong to. You're a Muslim. You are a Christian, and you don't believe in any religion. Truthfulness is what is going to take us through Nigeria.
Yeah.
Like you said, there are many Muslims that are good, but very few are bad.
Yeah.
And the ones that are good, they have not been in a position
they
yet.
don't have money. They're like me.
If we ever have a Muslim president in Nigeria, Nigeria will be a good country.
Yeah.
We are yet to have a one. That means a good Muslims. Like this Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, people are admiring them, but these are Muslim leaders.
Yeah.
Who wants to treat their country as a Muslim supposed to lead. And once you lead well, your people will follow.
Yeah.
Nigeria will follow. Even Christian will follow. And even in Nigeria, if we have a good Christian president, Nigeria will be good. There's nothing wrong with Christianity if it's practiced proper. But we have to be truthful to ourselves. No matter where you are, if you call yourself a Muslim, always represent Islam wherever you are. There was a young lady, I watched her video this evening, and she said, if you have a Nigeria passport and you are doing business with somebody, make sure that business is done well.
Yeah.
So people can be respecting Nigeria passport again.
Yeah.
But nobody respects Nigeria passport right now because people that have those passports are scamming people.
Yeah.
Or they come to a country with wrong documents. Some of them are bringing substance. Abusing substance into another country. All these things that people do for money is destroying the image of Nigeria passport.
Yes.
So we need to be a good representation of our country, of our religion, wherever we are. That is what's going to help, because all this, everything that we see in Dubai, in Europe, they are done with human beings. Things that are here in United States, they were built by human beings.
Yeah.
And most of the major structures here in United States were built by Africans. African slave that we brought here. So we can do the same thing. We can make our country better. But each individual need to represent proper whatever religion you claim to be and whatever tribe that you claim to be the best of. Be the best of yourself. So that is what we change us. It's good. It's good. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Brother Lucky. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm back.
Walaikum salam, sister.
Brother Baguma is around.
Okay.
May the blessings of Allah be with you. That is my prayer for you always.
Amen.
And the wisdom,
Mashallah.
Allah should increase it.
Amen.
More knowledge.
Amen.
And may Allah protect all your family members.
Amen.
Because what you are doing here now is a great job.
Thank you.
Just let me start from where Brother Lucky stopped.
Okay.
You see, when you want to gain the hearts of people in that Igbo land, you want to spread the religion of Islam. It is not building of big mosques that we encourage people to come and join you. They should emulate from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You have to gain the souls of all these people before you start building mansions. Because after building the mosque, who are those that will go there and pray? Even if they are getting all this help from the northern Nigeria, they will tell them that, look, this is what we want for now. If you give us the money, we are going to build maybe a small mosque, but the remaining money will be given to them as charity. And how do you go about doing the charity? If you have any community that they don't have water, go and build borehole for them. And when you cite the borehole, you say donated by the Muslim community.
Yes.
They will see that the donation is coming from the Muslim community. If you want to do other things, maybe going to a charity organization, motherless home, anything you want to give them, maybe when you put the signboard, this is donated by the Muslim community.
Yeah.
You are advertising your religion, making them to know that you are here for humanity. The Muslims are doing so many great things. You build schools. You say by the Muslim community, anybody can come, whether you are a Christian, whether you are atheist. So far you are a human being, come and attend. But it is built by the Muslim community.
Yeah.
By so doing, people will be interested. They will know that you are here for humanity. It's not because of the religion, but you are practicing what is in the Quran. You are practicing the religion by giving help to others. No matter where they come from, no matter their religion, you are here for humanity.
Yeah.
By the time you start building mosque, even they will come with their 2 legs, say, I want to join this religion because you people have helped me. You see somebody who is helpless, you want to increase maybe their capital for their business. Say donated by the Muslim community. After 2 or 3 years, you will see how people will be trooping to the religion. You are not forcing them.
Yeah.
They are seeing what you are doing. That is what will attract them. So when you tell them that this is the situation of my people, this is how I can win souls,
Yeah.
they will go by it.
Yeah.
Because the population of people who are homeless are not as much as that in the eastern part of the country. So
Yeah.
they will listen to you before you start telling them about the religion. That is the way I see it in my own perspective.
Yeah, and
Then,
okay, continue. Continue.
then concerning trust, I personally, I worked in the bank. I work with Bank of the North in Katsina branch, Kano main branch, and Sharada branch. That is in the northern area. You see, they have this trust. The moment they see you, you call yourself a Muslim. You see, these people will just come. They count money. I was a cashier. They will give you money without counting it. They didn't count it from their shop, so they will just come. Kudirat, Gashi. They will say, take. If you say, how much is that? They say they don't know. But how can you give me money to count when you don't know? Say, na back your manner. Anything you say, I will agree with you. So they have submitted everything to you that this is a manner. If you like, if it is 1,000, you say it's 500. Now you are God. That is their own way of life there. They will trust you. If you betray them, they will say you are God. So if you overpay them, that is where you see, if you overpay them, say you have given you have overpaid them, they return. Say this is haram. They will return your money to you. But if you overpay any tribe, it is where if that person has the fear of Allah, you go, you do the analysis, you go and show them that this is the analysis. I've overpaid you. They are not returning it. They will say, no, maybe you miscalculated. It has happened to me several times. There are all these allergies. When you do analysis, then at the end of the day, your addition, maybe you overpaid them. When you take that check to that person, say, this is the analysis, how I paid you. Yeah. You say, she cannot take your money and go.
Yeah.
But other tribes, no way.
Thank you, sister.
They know they return. Like those who have the fear of God.
Thank you.
That is that on their own aspect.
Thank
they
you.
have other bad aspects too. But for this one, I credit them for that.
Yeah, thank you. I want us to concentrate more on humanity. Like when you go to the northern part of Nigeria, we have about 25 million children that are out of school. These are the reason why a lot of people are kicking against it in their area. We don't want to have things like that. Things like that will not work in every other area. People will not accept it. You see, like, we that have platform, we come to talk on our platform. Somebody will tell you, oh, you are talking about us, you are against us. How can I be against you when you are my sister, you are my brother? You see, we don't want to repeat what we have in the northern part of Nigeria, in Igbo land. We don't want to repeat it. We don't want to repeat this, not looking after people, not caring that somebody is begging food in the land that produces the richest man in Africa. We don't want to repeat things like that in our land. I can see the reason why people agitate. I see the reason why people say we don't want. It's not for anything. Because when you look into what the Christianity are doing, like the video I shared today, the kind of deception that is there. While praise and worship are going on, you see pastor, apostle, woman and man, they will lock themselves inside house, they'll be inside their office, they are doking each other. Our people know all this, but for them, they will prefer things like this than having the kind of what they have. We will not want what is going on in the midst of Muslims to repeat itself in Igbo land. Me as a Muslim, I will not support that. Because when we are telling them what to do now, they are looking at their mentors. Somebody that feel you need to take Islam to Igbo land. You need to go and build mosque in Igbo land. When 25 million children are out of school. Children are begging food to eat. And people that feel like every year government bring 90 billion. And they will not use that 90 billion and say, okay, this year you can only go to Hajj if you can make it yourself. We want to use this 90 billion to start building schools, to make people's life easier. This kind of thing, if I hear any day that government answer call, fight of Muslims, Igbo Muslims and the Igbos, I will see it that they planted Islam in Igbo land to unalive my people. We as Igbos, we don't need anybody to come and fight for us. We have to, if we do the right thing, our people will follow the religion. I know my people. You understand? Whatever we have, all this not caring about people that we have in northern part of Nigeria, we don't want it in Igbo land. We do not want that kind of mentorship. Sharing Bible and Quran to empty stomach. Joblessness. 90 billion naira for Hajj every year. They give the Christians their own. All of them on top of that, they will share the thing. Why don't you say, okay, this year, you can only do that, you can only go pilgrimage, you can only go Hajj if you have your money. Then we are entering Zambisa forest. All these forests that I see, nobody's living there. Go there and create village and create work, create farm. You see, this kind of ideology and this kind of mentorship that you people are taking down there, you people want to destroy Nigeria completely. You want to destroy Nigeria completely. Okay, let's hear from, is it Z came before Baguma? Z, after Z, cancel. I saw Ade, each time I bring Ade, it drops. Because Ade we have, Ade contribution. Ade has been dropping. Ade, what happened to you? Okay, Z.
I greet everyone on the platform. May the peace of Allah be upon everyone. May Allah give us His wisdom, you know. Concerning the education, you know, Islam is foremost in education. So Islam encourages education, you know, and the Nigerian government, you know, is responsible. You know, the governors are responsible. So individual, what we can do little. You know, I was shocked when I saw someone from Cross River, never educated. All what she has been doing in her life is maid. I said, why did you go to school? She said, I didn't go to school. And there are many of them too like that. You know, we have them scattered. I don't know. I said, where you have free schools, you didn't go to school. And maybe their community, I don't know. Or maybe their parents didn't want them to go to school. You know, I said, little money you will spend. She was 22 then when I was like, life don't finish now. Where you go start now? The younger sister too, the same thing. You know, so I don't really know much because I'm in Lagos. I don't really know much about other places in Nigeria. You know, so education in Africa, we have to take it serious. You know, if we take it serious, then we have the result. It's not the money, it's not the resources. You know, sometimes you see schools and people will still not go to free school. Free school, they will not still go. You know, they will not still go. And the government will not place something, you know, like if you don't go, I will jail your parents. They are not doing that. There should be law like that. In UK, when they find somebody, okay, when I was growing up, when you see somebody not going to school, you know, they will arrest the child. We have what we call school monitoring team, inspectors. They will arrest. They will make sure that, you know, the child goes to school.
Zed, you are not on point. It's not what we are discussing. We are discussing about making. No, we are discussing. It's so much out of point now because we are discussing that for you, for us to live Muslim community, nobody's supposed to be carrying buckets to go and fetch water. Put water and put emergency clinic in everywhere. That is what we are discussing, Zed. Yeah, you are taking us. I can't even figure
the government too. See, in Lagos, I've sunk more than my foundation has sunk more than 30 boreholes. You understand, in communities. But it's not really our duty. It's the responsibility of the government. Many communities, how much is going to sink borehole and they will not still do it. The money meant for something else, we use it for borehole.
So since the government is not attending
No, I'm
to
just
it,
saying.
we are Muslims.
Let us lash out the government.
No. I will not lash out the government because talking to government is talking to nobody. I'm talking to, we are talking, I don't want you mentioning government here because government is not doing anything. Government, we have never known government to be doing anything. If government is doing something, why would a community or a place has like 20 million children that are out of school and government see children that stand on the line begging for food every day, they allow it. It's the same thing they want to replicate in Igbo land. That is the same method they are bringing to Igbo land. And it will not work there. That kind of society will not work there.
For me, I can't really blame individuals much. Depending on the funding, do they have the funding to fund it?
No, why won't you blame individual when they say every year? No, hold on, Zed. Every year, government give 90 billion to Hajj Commission, give another 90 billion, allegio, because I don't know if the Christians own reach 90 billion. Government give the religion all trillions of naira for them to perform pilgrimage, perform Hajj. So blame those that are collecting that money because they will have diverted some of that money. Maybe you collect that 90 billion, then you spend like 100 billion. You spend like 100 billion. Use 800 to attack all these things we are talking about here.
Madam, to go to Hajj, we pay like today we pay like 12 million. They are not giving anybody free. Each individual. So out of the money, the government.
So that 90 billion. So that 90 billion, who is spending it?
No, it's the total sum. It's the government people that are spending that. They are just using to blackmail Hajj people because.
So hold on. So hold on. Let me say. You say we are not going to blame individual. Is it not the individuals that are collecting this 90 billion? You see,
no, they are not giving to individuals.
People,
they give it to. They don't give it to individuals. They say they use this to manage this.
Zed, you are taking me out of my talk. You understand?
No, people pay for Hajj. It's not free.
No, that's what I'm telling you. The 90 billion that is recorded that we are hearing, why can they not use it to do something? You see, they are interested in sending Islam to Igbo land. Allah has made us to understand Islam. Leave us to do the Islam that we found in Quran. You don't need to sponsor Islam there. Because first of all, you in your location, that money you are sending to Igbo land, use it in your location. Leave us alone. Leave us that we will do when Allah want to manifest there, he will make us to manifest. Because you cannot be sending money to sponsor religion in Igbo land while you allow almost 25 million children to be begging money and not be in school in your location. And because of what you are doing in your location, it's making our people to fight us. It's making your people to fight us. Brother Baguma, good morning.
Sister, please, answer my name.
Okay, just Brother Council Baguma, hold on for Sister Kudira. After Sister Kudira to come in.
You see, sister, this money they just cost that is 90 million. It's just for them. They use that means to siphon money to their own personal account, Neo. Because when we asked the question when I was in the bank, they say they want to send people to Hajj. It's the politicians they are sending to Hajj. Those people that are chasing them. And when they say they are backing 90 million, what they always give them is just 1/10 of the money. The other one, they just use it, say, this is what we spent for these people that are going for Hajj. Then when you now ask them, say, when you are giving these people money to go for Hajj, why can't you give them the physical money? Because there are some set of malams in my environment here that said, no, give these people the money, let them go and establish. They don't give cash. Because the money they use is just the name.
Yeah, because I remember when they approached me, Sister Kudirat, I remember.
That one is
Sister Kudirat, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I remember when they approached me last year, that I said, can you give me that cash? The lady that called me said no. Because had it been he gave me that cash, by now I will be showing them what I'm doing with that cash and they are missed. Had it been I got that 12 million naira, by now I'll be showing them what I'm doing in that cash, with that cash in their midst.
They don't give the
You know, your area is, you are not, the religion you are practicing, you are not practicing it well in your area. So you cannot sell it to people that are developed. You cannot sell your kind of, the religion you are practicing, you are not practicing it well in your area. Then you are pushing it to Igbo land. Igbo people will not accept it. Because what you do, what they see is not encouraging.
Madam Chika, do you know that preachers will always preach that this money, this arch money, you know, why not share it to empower people? They don't listen, no.
Want to carry trouble now? All your wives don't they call DSS? May they go do they shoot my people.
The money should go. Why are you sponsoring me? Give me the money. Let me use to establish.
Because they don't want you to get
rich. They will not.
They don't want you to be a human being. And it's that kind of religion you are carrying. You want to give some scholars,
some preachers, Islamic preachers, that money, they will not go to that Hajj. They will use it to empower people around them, but they will not give.
You never make your place very well. You are sponsoring a religion in another region, giving them the same pattern you are using in your place. And because they are poor, they don't have money. Whatever you say, they do. Leave us. Allah has discovered us. Allah has found us. We are finding Islam, reading Quran now. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Let's find Islam in our own way and practice Islam. Leave us alone because you are not a good mentor. You are not a good example.
This one say Holy Ghost will fire you. Fire you.
You see, but this one is writing nonsense.
Holy Ghost will fire.
You see, his brother Luck is still here. Brother Luck, you see, this is the kind of people that I see, and I don't get angry with them. Because you see, the way these people are rejecting, when you look at what the North is doing, what is going on in the North, you don't see God there. You see people suffering. You don't see, had it been that place is doing well, who will be rejecting good thing? He said, you see, when I see people like this, I know they talk. I know they talk. Even if sometimes they can't abuse me, I know they talk.
No, they can't. Here is that now that you are just talking that they say you should come, they want to give you 12 million to go to Hajj, you rejected it. And look at his comment. He said, Chika converted to Islam because of 12 billion. Look at his comments.
Yeah. Let me.
He wasn't listening.
He wasn't listening.
But you don't want to hear.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, and this kind of person, let me see. I will spoil this account for him now. Let me take him out.
Assalamu alaikum.
Sister Kurira, thank you for even seeing that. I said they gave me, I said no, give it to me. Let me use it because I had people I wanted to give it to in that region. But they said they cannot give me cash. I should bring my passport. My passport is too heavy. If I put my passport on top of your hand, it will break your hand. My passport is so heavy.
You see, but when they don't give that cash, it's not that they are using the cash to sponsor that person. No, that cash is for them. They are just using that name to collect money.
You want to go and cause trouble in Igbo land? Leave the Igbos alone. You did not teach me Islam. I discovered Islam on my own. Leave us alone. Don't give us what you have because we don't want to practice the way you are practicing. Hajia, good morning. Salam alaikum.
Another woman is writing, Chika is angry because of 12 million.
Assalamu alaikum.
Before you put it to 50,
Walaikum salam.
Good morning, everyone. And what I would like to contribute this morning is to kind of educate us about what is happening in the North and compare to that of East. You know, in the North, it's not that education is not going on. There's a lot of education going on. It's only the Western education. And there were a lot of fabrications into Islam in the early stage of Islam. After the spread of Islam to the north, so many of the culture or so many of the people, the earlier people, fabricated some lies, and there were some books that was written by some sheikh that were like something that they compared themselves to God in the past. So these fabrications, there are a lot of people in the north that are fighting it because it's part of the fabrications that comes with the Al-Majari system. The Almajiri system, if you are sending your child to any school, like a boarding system, you have to have food alongside with the child and the care of the child. That is Islam. And that is the sunnah of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You don't take a child, because most time, what happened that children are in Almajiri system is when husband and wife are divorced in the north, the woman would like to move on with her life. Maybe the man did not take care of her because the alimony, Allah talk about alimony in Surah Al-Baqarah, that when you divorce them, you should be kind to them. So we see that a lot of fabrications are in Islam, that people are not caring for women when they divorce them. They want them to move out immediately so that they could go and get another beautiful woman and bring to the space of that woman. So most time, this woman would like to move on. And while moving on, the husband is not giving her the children. And the husband not giving her the children, nobody will want to take the children. So in not taking the children into the home, so they will try to push the children out to this Almajiri system. But there is a lot of system that is fighting for this Almajiri system, and which I believe that inshallah, in the next 5 years, there will not be any Almajiri. Because most time, the Almajiri system in the core north is not even much again. They are coming down to somewhere like this Abu Jamidu belts here that are creating so many Almajiri system. Because the Almajiri system is a fabrication into Islam. It's not part of Islam. It's part of all this fabricated hadith that they did. So now I'm moving to the Igbo land. Like when we talk about what is happening in Igbo land, it's very bad. What is happening now, like the people coming to say that their own brother, they will unalive their own brother because their own brother joined Islam.
Hajia Fatima, let me tell you something. It's just that I'm not communicating this with you. I get a lot of voice messages from the northern part of Nigeria threatening my life. If I come to social media to be showing you what the people that believe, because I said I don't read hadith, what the threat they sent to me, internet will be shaking. They gave that man so much attention because once you hear that say na Igbo man say that you won't go threaten Igbo Muslims. Muslims will want to stand up and call government to go there and crush them. If I show you the threat I get, it's not only the Igbos that are sending threats. The Hausas, the Fulanis, they are sending threats. No, the people, I am blaming the people that are carrying that thing on social media. The people that are carrying that on social media. I don't want to talk about that threat because I get the threat from Muslims. Muslims from the north are threatening me also. They threaten me. One day, one send me voice note. I should start counting my days.
Problems, okay? It's not to be one-sided, and you have to listen to me. You have to wait for me to finish my submission.
Yeah, I'm listening to you, Sister Aja, but I don't want to advertise that threat here. Because I get threat also, serious threat for...
If you don't want to talk about it, no problem.
No, Sister Aja, I don't want to advertise the threat in Igbo. Because I get the threat. It's just that if I want to discuss it, I'm not trying to stop you from talking. I am the one that brought you up. I'm not being one-sided. I tell you what my people do. You see me, I come here to tell you what my people do. I come here also to attack my people. I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to discuss that threat on my platform. Because it is just one person that threatened, and the thing is going round. If I show you the threat I get from the northern part of Nigeria, you won't believe it. I don't want to discuss it. It's not that I'm trying to be one-sided. I get threat. I should come here to advertise that Muslims are threatening me with I say it once in a while. with a video, I make video, I let the voice play. That is creating tension in the land. I'm not being one-sided, and I'm surprised to hear that from you, Sister Hajia. Sister Hajia, mute your mic.
Mommy Chica,
Because you understand me more than any other
waited,
person on this
you should have
internet.
waited for me to finish my submission.
Okay,
The problem is, I'm not talking about one-sided.
Okay, go on.
I'm not talking about the only one side. I'm talking about the problems that was. These are problems.
Yeah, continue.
It's not only from one side.
Continue.
And you know the kind of person I am for it.
Sister Hajia, continue, but don't. No, Sister Hajia, what I'm saying is that please don't give that man recognition.
If you say so, I take it, okay? Because I don't want to. I'm not a one-sided person. I like to stand on the truth, even if it's something that has to affect me, because that is the teaching of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You know, the problem we're having now is so big that if we did not try to come together, if we did not try to even talk about things that will make us to like each other, we're going to have Rwanda all over. And this is what the landlord, the people that claim to be the landlord, this is what they want. And if you have this kind of platform, what we should speak is we should speak more about the unity. But these are the problems that we're having in the north right now. The problem that is happening in the north, there are things that are fabricated, just like I said, things that are fabricated into Islam. But there are people now that are preaching the pure Islam, the way Islam is, the way Quran teaches, the way Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam have directed us to, whom he asks us to be better people. You know, in the north, there is education, a lot of education going on in the north. It's just that the Western education is not much, but even at the Western education,
What happened? Sister Hajia.
Maybe something.
Sister Hajia.
Hello, sorry, there's a lot of noise. Let me move from where I was. Okay. So the problem we're having in the north, you know, like Sister Kudra, she has lived in the north. She knows what the north is. The north is still peaceful. The problem that we are having, that a lot of the side that they are trying to, these bad boys are appearing, the north is still having the very strong community that my brother take my back. It's still happening. There's no community without bad boys, you know. But the problem that we're having now is and just like you say, that you have not finished solving your problem. You don't jump to the east and say you want to go and give a help. You want to go and give a hand. Meanwhile, you have fire catching on your own roof. You know, which is, I look at it as hypocrite. It's hypocrite. It's hypocrite. So what I'm talking about now, what I want to say generally is, in the north there is a lot of education going on. Children go to Islamia from morning till evening. There are so many children that are engaged. There are so many Islamia that have like 1,500 children. I'm even on the documentary now. I'm going to be showing it on my platform. A lot of people, I'm going to be sharing it for a lot of people to see. There are education going on. But the problem we lack is the Western education. The lack of Western education is the plan of the politician. Because if these people understand what is going on in the world, in the other part of the world, if they can actually stand for themselves, they will not have people to control. They will not have sheep, you know, to push ahead. You know, that is the problem that is happening. So now, another problem that we are having as people, you know, now that Islam is going to Igbo land, like you say, Allah founded people in Igbo land, which is a very beautiful comment. Now that Islam is going to Igbo land, my advice is, and I see that you are very friendly because I followed you to one platform yesterday. I pray that there should be one person who will be able to bring the head of people together so that there will not be any other problem coming up from that side. Because the one we are battling in the north is the north, so that there will not be any other problem. That was the reason I actually mentioned that part. You know, so but the problems of all these people neglecting children, that these children will now resorted, they will become children of, they will now become bad boys. Now, it's already Mala Aminu Dorawa, alhamdulillah, he's working on it and he's doing very fine. You know, in a day, in under 48 hours, he was able to get like almost like 500 children sleeping outside, sleeping on the bench in the market. He was able to mop that out in Kanu, and they are spreading. But the problem that we're having again, another problem that we're having, that Nigerian citizens are not even, or African, that some of us are not even aware or we are not accepting, is the imperialists. Those people, that these same people that you think that they are coming, you know, you said something a long time ago that there will be a time, if we are not careful, there will be a time that we wake up in the morning, our land, our house will not become our house. It will not become some other people that will come and take over. And it has already started. But the best thing for us to do is for us to come together as the best thing for us to do is for us to come together as people and leave some of our problems, and we should concentrate on what unites us more. But in the north, like the way Sister Kudra described the north, in Wallahi, there is no part of this country that you can actually find people like that. Up till now, they still have people like that. So many. Let me just say, up to 60%. Forget that we have a lot of bad
98. I score the Muslims in the northern part of Nigeria. In Nigeria, 98% good Muslims. 98. Sister Hadia, continue. 98%, not 60.
Okay, because I don't want to be over exaggerated, you know. So, so now the problem we're having, so many of our problem, like these schools that Brother Zaid was insisting on government doing something. I disagree with it now, because now, you know, we should be able to find a solution to our problem, not that we'll be sitting down to be lamenting on the problem. Now, because I see that if we are waiting for government to come and take care of things for us, in fact, we'll end up zero. There will not be anything for us to wake up in the morning to come and make. So, like Mommy Chika said, that the government, we don't need the government anymore. I think 100%.
You don't need them.
Or let me say 99%, 0.9.
I'm sorry to sound,
No.
to sound like that.
No.
But you know, that is
but I say,
irresponsibility of government.
You know the problem that you're having. You are not seeing. You are not like Sister Kudra. You are not seeing this other side of the north. You've not seen any other part. You know, your neighbor can get up and move your neighbor's children to go to school to go and enroll them. You still have such in your area. You understand the Western education you have, alhamdulillah for you. So, but you don't know what is happening in this area. So now, what Mommy Chika said, I 100% agree with, because we cannot just sit down. Because this is what I keep telling my husband: you cannot just sit down. Because I asked them to view to do a video of some part of the north for me. The video I got, I couldn't sleep with the video I got. In an Islamia that have about 1,500 students, and they don't have toilet. The place is dirty and everything, but these children are doing very well. We could have like, if they are graduating students, they are bringing about 60 students at a time, like for fast. People that have Quran often. When these people have memorized Quran, how would they spread this Quran that they have memorized? Not by not having any other education. And Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said that you should go and look for knowledge, even if it's as far as China. So now, if these people are just memorizing Quran and they will pass out from the memorization school, and after coming out of the memorization school, what about character? What are they going to give to the society? We know that Quran is very important, but what are they giving to the society? Is it just for them to come as numbers to this society, to the world, and move back to the Creator as numbers? No. So if we are waiting for government will not even take a look at what we are doing. The best thing for us to do is for us to take the responsibility into our hands. So I agree with Mommy Chika about that aspect, then I look at the problem that we're having now. It's so sad that I'm even looking at my own people, my own northern people, that they'll open a platform. They are not discussing something reasonable. So today I take it upon myself. I want to visit so many houses today on TikTok. I want to follow them up and tell them that, didn't they know that there is fire on the roof?
Yeah.
Why should you sit down here and be discussing about something that does not benefit you? Like Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam was advising his father in Surah Al-Hajj. He told his father, "Oh father, do not worship what will not benefit you." You understand? We cannot just sit down here. It's as if that these people, in fact, sitting on a social media and discussing what will not benefit somebody, I look at it as you are committing sin. You are wasting the time that Allah has blessed you with. Because if we can come together and make good contribution and understand that we are having problem and it's a common problem to all of us, is better. So the earlier we understand that there is fire burning on African roof, the earlier we understand. You can, I don't know whether I'll be allowed to see what happened in one of the part of the world, that they went and carried the Oga of the people. They remove him, and you think it's a good omen. It's not. It's a bad omen. It's a
very bad.
It's something that is
very
That's
bad.
happening now.
No, this one is different. It's a new one. It's a new one, and this one is like you come into the house or in the afternoon to come and carry. The other one, they take it through the back door, but this one from the front door.
They took Saddam.
They
took Saddam Hussein.
What do you think?
They fired Gaddafi.
Mommy Chika might not like mentioning these people in her house, because this is not my platform, so that's why you see that.
No, Sister Haja, as you mentioned them, they're okay, but we don't go deep to it to save our platform so that our platform will come up tomorrow again. As you are mentioning it, we know what you are talking about. Like
Yeah.
Sister Haja,
I'm sorry.
hold on, Zed. Sister Haja, if you come out to share a video of children that line up and they are begging for food, the people from the north are not happy. You see them, some of them will be unfollowing you. Why are you sharing it? You bring out in a school where children are sitting on the floor writing. This is 21st century that you need to give them share and decks. You share it, they are not happy with you. These people don't want to change.
It's sent.
Even that one.
Zed, please allow Sister Hajia to finish her submission, then another person can come in.
Sister Kudra, your state is also part of the north, So, the problem that we're having now, this problem that we're having, my own submission is, if we can think of the common interest, what will benefit us, and leave some of our problems. And the most annoying thing, there is a young girl that spoke in one house before I came to this place, because I was trying to join this morning. There was a young girl that spoke she went into the midst of the Igbo platform, but I don't think she's Hausa. I don't know where she comes from. But she was talking about what unites us more. And there was a question that she asked. She asked a question about the people, the same people.
Baguma was dropped. He said he was dropped.
Who dropped him?
Maybe a call. If a call comes to his phone and he picked, he will be dropped out of the. So, sorry, maybe you would like to talk. So let me just give him time. So I'll come back later. Thank you.
And before Baguma comes on, there are schools where children go to madrasa. You teach them how to recite Quran, but you don't even teach them the meaning of Quran. So what is the need? What is the essence of that? They understand the recitation of Quran, but they don't know the meaning of what they are reciting. So how is that one helping us?
The problem is, it's not that they are not teaching them the meaning of Quran. They are not teaching them the value. When you teach, somebody can go, because it's part of the courses that they take. They call it tafsir. Children go to learn tafsir after they finish the tartil, which is the first letter understanding of the letter and blending and reading. That is the tartil. And reading very well, being sound in the Quran. Then they will now go for translation, which is tafsir. Then they'll go for fiqh, which is the learning how to perform salah and all those. So they do all those courses. But those courses are not a problem. Like children, teaching children how to be better people in the society. You know, some of the problem that we're having is somebody can memorize Quran, the entire Quran, and have a lot of understanding about Quran, but how to relate with human being. The sociology in the Islamia is not sound, and that is what we, Alhamdulillah, we see a lot of Mala Aminu Daurawa, Malam Abdullahi Gadankaya, they are teaching a lot, because so many of this problem that we are having is people not having understanding on sociology, people not having understanding on how to deal with their environment, the people that they are coexisting with and their environment. So that is the problem that we are having. So now I see a lot of all these teachers teaching it now, and so many of these people that have fabricated a lot of things into Islam are not liking these people. They hate them. They hate to see them. They are attacking them, but they still go on. They still move on. So many of the books that were written in 70s, in 60s, that were fabricated. That just like Mom Chika said, we should not talk about hadith here. There were a lot of books that were written by the unbelievers, by the people that the enemy of Islam, and the book was converted into Islam in Arabic because it was in Arabic. A lot of people have been following it. So now, Allah did not guide any other book than Quran, and the commandment of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was for us to follow the Quran. So here is not Quraniyun. That is one of my additions, because I see some of the people that used to privately come and drop some messages for me in my inbox too. Here is not Quraniyun, because I am not a Quraniyun person. I am a Kitab wa Sunnah. I follow the Quran and I follow the teaching of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And I don't think there's anyone here in this place, that in this platform, that is not following the Sunnah of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now, the government of Saudi Arabia is even trying to work on that hadith that they said Nana Aisha was 6 years old. Now they are trying to do a research that if Nana Aisha were to be this our sister got married at this age. So now they are trying to see that there are so many books that the enemy of Islam have already fabricated into Islam. So thank you very much. So that is my answer to some of you that followed me to my private this thing and drop messages for me that here in this house we are doing Quraniyum. Here is not Quraniyum. Here is Islam. If you like, take it. If you don't like, take it. If you don't have an answer for any question, then you cannot do it. You cannot say you want to use it, because it's something that you people have already fabricated to use to attack Islam. Why should somebody give you an answer? Because I see so many of them, like that house that we went yesterday. I and Ade, I think we followed you, and so many of them dropped message for me privately. Some of the messages I was not, because we're commenting from the comment section, that they were saying that you are not a good Muslim because you believe in humanity. Islam is based on humanity. But we could not come up. We have to stay at the comment section. So may Allah help this country. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Before Baguma will come up, somebody wrote down Quran, Surah An-Nisa 34. That is Quran chapter 4, verse 34. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Men are the protectors and maintainers of women, because Allah has made one of them to excel the other. And because they spend from means, therefore, the righteous women are devotedly obedient and guide in the husband absence what Allah orders them to guide. As to those women on whose part you see ill conduct, admonish them. Refuse to share their beds, beat them but if they obey you, seek not against them means. Surely Allah is ever most high, most great. I know why that guy put this is because they said beat them. We have discussed that beat them here. We have discussed the meaning of beat them here. And the 34 started with men are protector and maintainers of women. I believe so much in this. Even some of your Christian content creators, they have come online to say they hold Quran. They said now they've stopped being feminist. They agree that they are queen, not king. You see, so whatever the Quran chapter 34 is saying, I believe in it. Men are supposed to protect the women. Because men, even physically, are stronger. You understand? So, Brother Baguma, let's hear from Brother Baguma.
Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. Thank you so much, Sister Haja. Thank you so much, Sister Kudrat, Brother Zed, and Sister Shika, Brother Loki. We'll start with the verse, the 34 in Surah Nisa that beat them. So he's just wondering and maybe surprised that the Quran says that beat them. That it's not a beating that he knows and he thinks.
Yes.
The beating is described in the Quran. So
yes.
We cannot waste our time here teaching how they beat, how we don't harm, we don't beat the face, they don't, just a simple. So it's not that. Then the protection and maintenance, of course, obviously, even in culture, women should submit to their legally married men. That's all. Then another point is about the children learning the Quran without knowing the meaning. Sister Haja has mentioned it. There are levels of learning the Quran. First, when the children are learning the Quran, they memorize first. Even the old people, if you want to learn the Quran, you memorize it. After memorizing, you've known it, and then now you go into the tafsir, you go into the fiqh, you go into the everything, inshallah. So it's step by step. Then on the humanity side, I was watching the video shared to me of Haruna. Razi Haruna, who was, he generalized, because for you, alhamdulillah, you said, you commend the people in the north. There are 98 good Muslims in the north, and those bad boys like Haja Fatuma said, they are there. In every country that has a big number of Muslims in some regions, it happens so. So we cannot generalize. So Haruna was generalizing that the Igbo people are not embracing Islam because of the northern Muslims, what they are doing. This is a mistake. Islam is perfect. And the bad boys in the north, what they're doing it on their own. So we commend the good Muslims in the north to practice the best of Islam so that people can imitate them. Not to take the 2% of the bad boys in the north, what they are doing, those are acts
because
of their own
Council Baguma, those 2% are the only voice we hear. Those 2% that have that 90 billion every year and did not want to spread it to get to everybody. That is what people see. If, as we are talking here, if you close your mouth, we don't know what is inside your heart. That is why they are using what is going on there to generalize the religion there. You understand? Because we come to your community, there's so much pain and suffering. And same thing you are trying to import to our land. We will not allow that. Now me, as I sit here, I'm not allowing that. And it pains me so much in my heart, because as I sit here now, I don't have opportunity of visiting that place because of the threat I get from that area. So whatever the 2% are doing is what we see. Those that they don't have anything. That's why Haruna made the video. I share it to you this morning. Haruna made the video. He's right. The 2% are the elites. The people that has the money. They are the people that also mentoring and sponsoring to take the Islam to Igbo land. Thank God I did not come across Islam through them. Because had it been I look at them, I would not even say I'm a Muslim. Because I don't like what I'm seeing. So you don't say he's generalizing. But when I talk here, I always remember those 98 people. And those 98 people, including somebody like Hajia has a, where she's grabbing the little her hand can collect. But she doesn't have the means. She doesn't have the resources. If somebody like Hajia has something like 100 million naira in her hand, electric will be everywhere, borehole will be everywhere. That is what I'm talking. The video that Haruna did, 100% I agree with him. You understand? And it's that kind of religion they want to, that kind of thing they are shipping down to Igbo land. Igbo people will resist it. We cannot take that one. It will not fly with us. We want to get in with charity. We want to make people, we want to give people water to bath. At the end, a place where government give 90 billion. People are still carrying a bucket of, supplying people bucket, carrying water. When we say I enter my toilet now, I flush. That's 1 jerrycan. I flush. If I enter my toilet 2 times, the 4 jerrycan or 2 jerrycan Malam Merua is selling is gone in 2 seconds. You understand? And when you come here to talk about it, you see, me, I don't think I will not work with them. I'm not going to work with them. And it pains me. Because when I reverted to Islam, I was looking forward in visiting, going around. But with the kind of voice messages threat I get on my DM, I will not go there. I'm a Muslim that is very scared of them now. I'm scared. I'm scared to go to them. I'm afraid of them. So Haruna did not generalize anything. Because the voices we see are those 2% that are inside the bush and the people that are supporting them. Inside the bush coming out to kidnap and unalive Muslims and Christians. That is the 2% is the voices we are seeing. So Haruna did not do something bad.
The problem is the sponsorship of the bad people that have the image of Islam. But then, like any good Muslim, you see your reasoning, Sister Haja and others, and on our platform here, we do condemn the acts that they are doing, that 2%. And if someone is sponsoring them, actually, Sister Zed and Sister Kudrat has said it, because I've seen it in many countries that politicians are coming on social media or in public places to mention that they have been given billions and millions for maybe giving Muslims Hajj and so forth. Yet, when you see them on the Kaaba, you see the politicians, the people who are able. No poor people, no poor personnel that has been given that opportunity. I don't know about that not, but I've seen in our country in East Africa. You see them, you see the MP, you see the chairman LC5, you see the mayor, you see they are the ones going, and every year, and the families that are able, you see. Yet Allah, when He mentioned the intent of sadaqah, of zakah in the Surah Tawbah, Surah 9, He said, "Innama sadaqa lil fuqara wal masakin." The 8 categories that Allah has mentioned. These are people who are not able. The fuqara are people who have nothing. The masakin are the people who have what is not enough for them, you see. So the debtors, the people who do da'wah, and so forth. These 8 categories. Actually, I was in Uganda with some rich guy. They have an association of rich people, Muslims actually. What they are doing every year, they collect around 100 million, and what they used to do, because their malam used to tell them, because they had that percentage, whenever they collect the money, the malam have that percentage. So they would bow before the rich people. So he was telling me, because I have a hotel and he has also a hotel. So he was telling me, you see, this year we are planning, when we collect our money, we are going to build a mosque. I asked him, which money is that? He said, the zakah money. I told him, please, this money is not for building mosques, it's for uplifting, for helping people to be developmental, the poor, to empower them, you see. He said, oh, but our madam have not told us, and you look younger than them. I said, more, because you give them percentages, that's why they cannot tell you the truth. You see, Islam is about the truth, it's not about bowing to the rich people. So whoever has a voice, should tell these people that if really it's true that they're giving billions of money to take people for Hajj, they should think of the struggling Muslims in the north. They should think, okay, Sister Haja has said that children are going to school, but those who are not going to school, they should be looked into, because this is huge money, if it's true. I'm not sure. So they should think of humanity, because that's what Sadaqah does. That's what charity does. So you see why you said if they give you like 12 million, if they give you that money, they will see in maybe 1 year, in maybe 2 years, they will see the work that you've done for these people who are not able, who are vulnerable. You see, this is the work of Islam. Look into what people are not able to do it for them, help them to uplift their lives, help them to empower them, so that they can practice the true Islam when contented. So this is the image of Islam. If it's not so, Allah would have not mentioned that sadaqah, inama sadaqah lil fuqara wal masakin wal amilina alayhi wa fi rikab. You see, he would have not mentioned that the sadaqah, charity, zakah that you give, because this money is coming from zakah. You see, even if it's from government, it's considered as sadaqah, it's considered as charity. So the charity that is coming, there should be people who are advising these people who are using it. They use it the good way, so that people can be uplifted, people can be empowered, so that we can reduce, because you cannot help everyone, but you can reduce on the number. If there is 20 people, if you help the 10, the next time you help maybe the 5, and the next time you help, not until, it's a gradual process, not like you can help them at once, because they will say, okay, you see, you're talking about that money that we're giving, it's once a year. Yes, it's a once a year. And helping these children go to school, it's every day, it's monthly, it's weekly, helping them on everything. Yes, but if you utilize this money and calculate wisely, that we can do that 10, and these 10 can be constant, that this money is enough for them, then it can help them. This is Islam. Islam is about calculation, is about seeing what will help people. Thank you so much, sister.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Do we have, okay, Khalid.
Sorry.
Khalid, good morning.
Please, somebody is writing in Igbo. Please, can you?
I don't understand either.
No, you block him.
No, I don't think he came with bad mind. I don't understand what he said, Mulemu. I don't understand. Khalid, good morning.
He say ada
No, I understand those ones. The only thing I don't I understand what he wrote, but I don't understand Mulemu.
Okay, Ndi mulemu.
Yes, I understand the other ones. It's not a bad thing that he wrote. He's talking to me, but I don't understand Mulemu. Khalid, good morning.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I greet you all.
You're welcome.
Ajashika, thank you for the good work of Islam.
I never go to Hajj.
You never go to Hajj? Okay.
I've not been to Hajj.
You go, inshallah.
I mean?
But you look like a one.
You say something about
she looks like she's a Hajjat, and I believe everyone, when she moves around, they call Hajjat, how are you?
You say something about building mosque in Igbo land. So instead of them to build the mosque, let them start dig borehole for the community, so that everybody can benefit the work of Allah. Then they will now know that, okay, this Muslim would have built this borehole for us. From there, they will see the mind of people in that community. They can be able to talk to them, and they will join Islam instead of building mosque, big mosque, and there's no water for people to use. That's my own understanding. Let them start from digging borehole, so that everybody, both Muslim and Christian, will benefit before they talk of building mosques. You know, this thing happen everywhere. Like in my own community, like my maternal home. I'm from Middle Belt in Kogi State. They have mosques and they don't have water. There are women that go to a stream, and the stream is very, very far. They go there early morning to go and fetch water that people will be using in the mosque to pray for that day. Then the following day again, they will do that. So which is not supposed to be like that. Anywhere there's more, there's supposed to be water, because without water you cannot pray. So they should try and be digging borehole in some communities that they don't have water.
Yeah, put small
Instead of
clinic
building
where
mosque
people
or
can
something.
collect. Anybody that doesn't have money can go there to collect malaria medicine. Small clinic.
Yeah. Yes. So let's start from there. Not to building mosque everywhere. So that's my own contribution.
Yeah, and for those that are coming here saying that because I don't read what you read, that I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a Muslim for you to authentify me. If I'm a Muslim for you to authentify me, I will not be doing what I'm doing here. I'm a Muslim that I come here.
Madam, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm not for you to authentify me. Even as you are not liking me and the whole world is speaking against what you are practicing, it means I am better. Because if you are a good person, nobody will be running away when they hear your name. Nobody, the whole world is rejecting because of your practice. So, Sister Ajia was on a platform where I was preaching what is in the Quran. My people, I was in a platform, my people platform, Igbo platform. They said that I'm not a Muslim because I'm preaching humanity. So, the people believe that you are not human. The book you are reading from there, when I got there, it was from that book that they were bringing things that are inhuman. And that is why I rejected not reading it. Or if people are rejecting you, you want to snuff wickedness on top of people and ask them to be doing it. I entered that book. I saw a lot of wickedness. I saw a lot of inhuman things. The book is preaching hate. So even if there is something good the book is saying, like the prayer, this and that, I am learning the prayer physically with Muslims, how Muslims pray. So that I want to go there and learn prayer, I don't need that book to learn how to pray. Because I have a lot of Muslims that they do video, they show me how to pray, they tell me what to say. I don't need to go to that book. You understand? And the people that, most of the people that are on this platform, like Council Baguma, Sister Hajia, sometimes bring us good news from there. But for me, I don't want to go because as I'm reading, I'm seeing something that my heart do not welcome. So if you say I'm not a Muslim, the word said the Nigerians that are not Muslims are seeing you as evil, barbaric, which I'm defending here that I did not see it in Quran. So we go from there.
Madam Chika, can I speak for 1 minute?
Okay.
Brother Zaid, I want to go and Brother Ade has not spoken. I beg. Just give me, I want to round up. I have one function to go.
Okay.
I want to round up, please. Brother Ade, please. I beg your pardon. You see, when all these things that we are saying, may Allah crown it and may Allah continue to give us directives. I just want to take sample of those, the 98% Muslims that are good. If you are a Yoruba man, an Igbo man, or any other tribes that have lived in the north, your behavior and the way at which you relate with people will be different. You can ask from anybody. Because in our area here, in Yoruba land, anybody that has stayed in the north, the moment they see, they will say, Omalausa Lele. Because your behavior will change. You will not be a typical Yoruba man or a Yoruba woman. And likewise, an Igbo man that has stayed in the north, they have different behavior. And that different behavior is the good aspect. I'm telling you this, so I'm saying it on the platform. It is the good aspect that they used to emulate. That is my observation, number one. Then number two, you see this, they are not going for this Western education. They have reasons. Because when Western education came to Yoruba land, we the Muslims, we were forced, some of us just went to join them because they were trying to force us. You see somebody bearing Kudirat is a Christian. Somebody bearing Mariam. There was force that time. This is what the Northerners rejected. Because that time, there was one school in Kano, St. Louis Girls' School. Then St. Thomas's, that one are only boys. So when they came, they said, no, if you are going to change my own child, because you want to give her Western education, hold on to your own education. There was force. That was why they rejected it. That is why you see the Northerners, they did not accept Western education. And we, in the Western part of Nigeria that accepted it, our children became Christian by force.
Majority.
They became Christian. That was why they rejected it. But now that there is no force again, people have come out to become educated. They are now trying to bring their children also to learn Western education. That is their major reasons for not joining and not going for Western education that time. And with the Yorubas that went, many things happened. So I remember what Brother Lucky said, that if you are above 60 and you are still a Muslim, just thank God. Because there were so many forces. The school I went to, there were so many forces you have to, even for you to pray in your own corner by your bedside, they will, there's nothing they didn't do for people to, so many of my mates became Christians, so many of them. I didn't become Christian because I asked them questions that they didn't answer me. Instead of me to become Christian, I could stay alone. When I reach my father's house, I'll go and start praying. That's just my submission, the additional ones that I wanted to ask.
Yeah, and we Muslims, we know Isa, son of Mary, the man of Nazareth. We know him. But I don't know Jesus because all the people that are following Jesus are doing deception. All the people that I know in Nigeria that are doing the Pentecostals are deception. Are they good morning?
Good morning. Salam alaikum, my brother, my sister. Thank you very much. This is what we are talking about being an Islam. You know, our people, they think by building mosques is it Islam. No. You have to look your society, know what is going on there. You have to show your feeling as a human being. They have to see that one in you first. Before you know, they have to ask you. You don't need to tell them. They need to ask you, what kind of religion are you practicing by doing this? You now tell them, I'm a Islam. Then I'll be going talking from their own side in society. People are achieving a lot from him. You understand? Before they build mosques in the East, they need to, because they have been there before, they know what is going on in their society. They know what that their people lack of. They are seeing children walking with their leg to school, walking with the shirt that tears. They are seeing children packing his book on his hands without no bags. You know, you have to have the feeling in your heart. When you sit down now,
Are they? Somebody dropped again. Are they?
No, I think it's network.
Okay, I think it's Baguma that dropped. Are they? Okay. Are you there? You see, I know Isa. I know. Ade, you are breaking.
Let them give them life. Mm-hmm. You know, let them see you as a very good Muslim. Huh? Are you hearing me, madam?
We can hear you now. You are breaking up.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
We can hear you now. You are breaking. Okay, thank you. You know, you have to let them know that your religion is different. And you embrace your culture so that they will not see you different, that you're different to them. You understand? If you don't have impact on their life, they cannot recognize you. You have to do something to win their hearts. Because Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that we are following, he have do something to win people's heart before he started telling them about Islam. You have to win people's hearts.
Hello?
You know, when you win their hearts, they will not be asking themselves what kind of religion these people are doing. That they are doing it because we haven't seen this kind of thing before. If they don't have water, you build borehole for them.
Network is
Don't let them go to the stream before they can take water. You know? Who? Me?
No, they continue. You are breaking
The
up.
network is breaking.
You know? Okay, let me change my position.
Okay.
You know, are you hearing me very well now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear
thank
you.
You know, yes. Let me tell you one thing. We Muslims, we have do a lot of mistakes. I cannot tell you like that. And most of the billionaires that they are Muslim, they don't care about their people from the root. Because empower people, give them good life, have a very good handwork that they can do. In the mosque, whether it's a very in the holiday that children is on holiday, then you bring canopy, you bring different kind of profession people that they are doing different kind of handwork. You invite their children to come and learn different kind of work. Not only by reading Quran. Is it Quran they'll go and they'll give them money to? That's why you see a lot of afa everywhere. Nobody wants to work because they don't have any profession that they want to use to build their life. We need to change the way we are practicing the religion. Religion is just to know Almighty Allah and to learn from the people from the past and to know how to do in your society and to know how to serve your God. That's a religion. It's not about the extremists that you go and be fighting each other on social media, be doing this, be doing that. Allah said you should do this. Allah said, no. Our life is very important for us to have a very good life. Our children, we need to touch their life. You need to let them know Almighty God from the childhood. You teach them the Arabic, they don't understand the meaning. They continue to be talked around the streets after finishing the Quran. They don't even know what Almighty Allah is saying. They don't even know sin. That they see if I do this, if I do this. They just read the Arabic. They can read from the edge, from beginning to the end. But they don't understand what they read. And the value of the Quran, you have to know the meaning. Because it's a message to mankind to remind you who you are, to know how to behave in your society. Quran is not a joke. It's a value of human being to guide us, how to behave, and learn from the people from the past. Not that I'm a Muslim. No, it's not like that. Have you learned from the Quran? Have you changed how you are behaving in the society? Have you have impact in your people with what Allah has given to you? That's the problem we are facing about our leaders. Because I don't think they know the value of the Quran because they have Quran in their hearts. They will know how to govern us. They will have a pitch. They will have, they'll pitch their citizens, how to take care of them and give them good life. Because everybody just do what they like. They'll just use mouth to be Muslim. I'm a Muslim. We need to change the way we behave. Because we Muslims too, we are building mosques everywhere like Christian now. If you in the one street, you can see like 4 mosques, 10 church. You have turned church and to something that, we don't even build life. You don't even build life.
At all.
Our children, they are not living good life. Madam, when we get to government school, we see children, all their clothes have tear. They don't have shoe. They don't have bag. We need to organize ourselves and buy bags, buy shoe for them and give them books. That's what a Muslim, that's what they call a Muslim. You have to have, when you see children that they are not living and you have money, they are passing by in your front, you have to touch your heart and stand up. Where is your parent? Where is your school? Can I come to your school and come and see? You need to have impact in people's life. Not that I'm a Muslim with mouth and be fighting with Arabic, fighting with this, fighting with that. No. You have known the meaning of the Quran. You have known what Almighty Allah is saying. You need to make use of it and have impact in your society. That's what they call a Muslim. That's my own submission, madam. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, who wants to contribute again before we close?
No, maybe I speak for 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay, Zed.
Actually, what we were talking about charity, sinking ball, I'm not condemning it too. You know, I'm not condemning it in any way. Maybe there's some misconception. You know, I was talking about it. I do borehole, you know, I think up to 50 now, let me say, in the last 10 years, I think up to 10 to 5 boreholes in the rural areas. And I concentrate, you know, majorly in Lagos, you know, outskirts, you know, we built for communities, you know, like that. Then orphans, you know, every year, up to yesterday, people are in my house in New Year, on yesterday, to collect checks. You know, we give them checks for orphans, you know. I've been able to sell a lot throughout university, you know. But it's a burden to raise money because I raise money from my friends only. You know, my friends here, you know, and abroad, they are the one because they know me, I don't even have to ask them. So they just drop this, for that, you know. We have an NGO and everybody see the, you know, transparency. But the burden is more, even sinking ball, you know, sometimes the least ball you can sink is around 2M. You know, 2 million, 5 million. That's what you speak one ball. Because you have to put the platform, you have to put the tanks. You understand me? It's not really easy raising money. And from our rich ones, you know, when you go to them, you be like beggar to them. You can't go to them and, you know, raise money, and they will not do it. Rather, they will float their own NGO and collect the money among themselves and have big offices and big AC. That's what they have. That's what they normally use the money. So we need people, even in the we need people even in South here to help. Then when you're building a mosque is not the one we are building in Africa, or sorry, in tropical Africa. Because if you go up north, a mosque, you know, a mosque needs a library. A mosque, you must have, you know, a clinic. It's an Islamic center you build. There must be clinic, there must be library, educational center, there must be CBT and all that in mosque. But here in Africa, we just build only mosque. Nothing, no other amenities. It doesn't come with the other facilities a mosque should have. So we just have a prayer room only. No, we only build a prayer room in Africa. And that is not the right way to go. So thank you, man.
All right. Okay. Anybody that wants to contribute again? Wa alaikum salam.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yeah, good morning, everybody on the line. First of all, I wish to congratulate Madam Chikakati coming to Islam. So I've been following you for some years now. So, and I know when you started, and I know when you, I don't know when you converted, but later I discovered that you have already converted to Islam. I really congratulate you. And what I really want to say about Islam is that out of 100% people that practice this religion in the whole world, so mostly we can hardly. Hello?
We can hear you. Go on.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hardly see just if I could say just 1% that really knows what they are doing, because Islam is more than what we think, so to speak. Because if you look at Islam, if you do your findings very well, if you do your research very well, you will find out that there is no blemish in Islam. There's nothing like blemish in Islam. It's only for those people that doesn't know anything concerning Islam. So those are the people that say whatever they like. And me, what I discover about this religion is that what I read and what I understand and what I discover is that anything you like, you say. Anything you like, you do. What I believe is that one day, you will meet your Lord. You will go. Either you like it or you don't like it. So you will go one day. But my contribution is this. You see, we Muslims, we don't really know what Allah have done to us. We don't really know. I do ask one question. We are the one that's supposed to be doing the good things to the humanity, but we are not doing it. My question is this: why is it that the people that call ourselves Muslim, we don't really have the heart to do the good things? And mostly we Muslims. That's the question I normally ask myself and other people. Despite the fact that we hold the main sword of the religion, despite the fact that we are in the straight paths, I don't understand. And when you tell people, they will say, just do your own. Nothing. No, it's not that just do your own. It is what Almighty Allah have already asked us to do. Because Allah will definitely ask us what we do in life. And he have told us, it's not only the quote of Waman Kalatul Jinnu wal Insan illa li'abudu. It's not only that quote alone. We come to this life. What really attached to that quote is much. When we are talking of to serve God, it's not only when we cannot serve God directly. By serving God directly is by prostrating to Almighty Allah directly. But serving God as already it has a way, many ways to serve God. By serving the humanity, by saying the truth, by doing justice, is part of this code. It's part of this code, but many people don't know. We only believe just to go down, raise up, ruku, this and that. No, it's beyond that. And this religion is spiritual. It's spiritual. And Almighty Allah has even said it in the Holy Quran. He said, this religion have been created for people that have sense, that can think very well, that can fear Almighty Allah. So the only thing is that I will just implore people, and I will just try to advise, because if I say I will beg people, you don't need to be begging people, because Islam is not something you'll be begging people. You don't need to beg. Either you do it or you don't do it. You will meet your God one day. My own advice is that people should try inculcate the teaching of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Don't listen to what people are saying besides all this, all what Islam have taught us. Because Islam taught us so many things. Moral teaching, how to speak, how to relate, how to do everything in life. So Islam taught us so many things. But it's not everybody that knows. It's only naive people that normally come out to say whatever they like. So, but me, I'm less concerned. I don't know about some other Muslims, because I've discovered so many things, and inshallah, I'm not begging Almighty Allah to convince me, to lead me astray, because Islam is not something you joke with, because God is not a joker. God doesn't laugh. Nobody has seen God and say God laugh, or nobody has seen God and say God is this or God is that. It's beyond our imagination. So we cannot compare ourselves to all those, to some people that will say they have seen God, they did this, God is eating, God is that. No, we can't compare ourselves to them due to our own belief. And in the attributes and in the attributes of Islam. So it teaches us that you believe in unseen. And when you believe in unseen, you need to know that is beyond our imagination. So and I will suggest again, Madam Chikakati, this work you are doing, I give you kudos, and I want you to continue with this work. May Almighty Allah continue to stand by you at all time, and may Almighty Allah. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go on.
Hello?
We can hear you. Go on.
Hello. So may Almighty Allah continue to stand by you. May Almighty Allah continue to raise you in Iman and the fear of Almighty Allah. So please, the Islam you take now is not about holding this program alone. I would suggest, but it's not by force. It's just a suggestion. I would believe if you can create a group where we can have some contribution to help some privilege, some people that are in need. So it's not for people to come and be saying that we don't need this, we don't need that. No, Islam is beyond helping people. We help people. We do this like what this my brother said the other time. You can hear him. They dig borehole. They do this, they do that. So Islam is about helping each other's humanity. You show humanity. It's not about fighting people, because Islam have even taught us, la ikrah fi din. You don't force people to the religion. It's willingly. It's willingly. So even this what I'm saying now is willingly. If you feel like, if anybody feel like doing it, if you create a group, if anybody will feel like joining the group, so they join. So if anybody feel like contributing, so then we can come together. Anytime you are going to any maybe prison yard or hospital or less privileged, so we can come together. You give us the date. We come together, we go, we contribute immensely to people, to show humanity, to show how Islam have taught us so many things.
Yeah, we have an account. So we have an account that anybody can contribute. If you want to contribute something, you call Sister Kudirat. We have an account. But I'm not forming a group. I try to form group. I tried to form group. I have to dislodge the group. I'm not forming any group. Because when you form the group, you see,
when you form a large group, it's always a problem. Yeah, I don't even like much group.
Yes, and the things I want to do.
This one will have this decision. That one will have that one.
What I want to do, I've been praying to Allah. When it's time, He will give me that resources, and the world will see what I want to do. If I have the resources in that my little corner, the world will see what I do.
You are like me, man.
Yeah, the world will see what I do. But for what we have now, you see people, a lot of Muslims, they hate me now because I don't read the hadiths that they are reading.
No, a Muslim must not eat another Muslim. Please,
yeah, I don't read what they are reading because
a Muslim must not eat another Muslim.
Yes.
You must not even eat another Muslim.
The book they are, hold on now, the book they are even reading that they don't even know about. They don't ask questions because had it been their questioning what is in that book, they will be like me. Had it been these guys are questioning what is in those books, they will be like me. They don't read. They're like they behave like Christians. You know, Christians, like there is a Christian on YouTube. There's this Christian on YouTube now that he's feeling disappointed because I say that Jesus is deception, because all the people that are following him are deceiving people. And the guy was surprised that I made this kind of statement. It's deception. All the people that are following him are deceiving the people.
Sorry, madam. No, sorry, madam. Jesus.
No, not Jesus. Isa, listen. Listen, do. No, hold on. Let me make you understand. Hold on, do. Let me make you understand.
Okay.
I follow the teachings of Isa, son of Mary, that man of Nazareth. I don't follow Jesus. Yeah. I don't follow Jesus. Because Jesus, I don't think Jesus is Isa. Jesus is not Isa. Because Isa teaching is okay, it's good teaching, love, unity, humanity. But this Jesus,
Exactly.
go and check the video I waited to the conversation of two pastors, how they are knocking each other before they go to preach. As the praise and worship is going on, they are in their office knocking each other, serious knocking. It's a leak video. That Parara, go to Parara. You know, he said they use Jesus. Had it been this Jesus is real, he will have amended things around them. But it's not real. It's not real. When two pastors that are hosting a service, we lock themselves up in the office while praise and worship are going on, and they will docking each other. Docking each other. You need to go there and hear, and these are Igbo. The people that are involved are Igbo. Go and hear what they are saying.
No problem,
Madam, the religion they are doing is not given by
it's not
Jesus
about
Christ.
Igbo. It's not about that they are Igbo. You know, because Igbo too are good people. You know.
No.
So
The guys. No. In my place, these people, after listening to that Parara exposition, these people, because it's easier once you call Jesus, people start coming. You know, they use that name. You see, that name has been a very bad name for Africa. Because Jesus of Lubeck, the ship they use in transporting slaves all over the world from Africa, was named Jesus of Lubeck. That name is deception. It's not that man of Nazareth. All the people that are following him, duping people. Go and look at this saga of Doris Ogala and the pastors. There is another video of Doris Ogala I will post tomorrow. You know, the Jesus is not the one we know. And the Quran did not call Jesus, so it's the translators that call Jesus. Quran called Isa. Because when they write Jesus, they put brackets. Quran did not identify him, that man of Nazareth, son of Mary, as Jesus. He identified him as Isa. So it's not the same. Anyway, guys, I don't spend time
on the meaning of Isa.
Chika, I think I agree with you
is,
in that aspect that maybe the people that translated Quran into English will need to do some adjustment.
Yes, Quran did not call him Jesus.
I think there's nothing like adjustment, madam.
And they have to do some
like
adjustment.
No, hold on. What Hajia is saying is the right thing. Hajia is saying do hold on. Please mute yourself. What Hajia is saying is right. The Muslim world will stand up to tell the world that we don't know who is Jesus, but we know who is Isa, that man of Nazareth. The Muslim world, Sister Hajia, please make your statement. Sister Hajia.
Like what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like what I was saying is that one Mom Chika was talking about is that the Jesus that they put, because the translation of the name is not even, there is no any thing near, as in when this one is Isa and this one is Jesus. But if it's Isa that they are calling it, I think it will be close, maybe because of different accent. But like the people that wrote Quran, you know, there is so many things in Islam that we did not accept it in English. Like we use them, like we say Alhamdulillah, like we say Assalamu alaikum, like all those things, all those kalimatul ta'iba, those things, those words that we use in Islam, that we have been able to keep them in the original form. I think the original form of Isa, Ibn Maryam, has to be kept, even in the English Quran. I think, inshallah, I know that maybe some people, as we are talking now, because Allah is the most powerful, Allah is all-knowing. As we are talking now, we know that Allah have blessed some of his servants who are in charge of those things to fix it. Because some things that you think you know, you will see that another person will also know it. Because that is how Allah is. We pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala direct the people who are in charge of this translator to leave it in the original name, not to translate it into English. Then another thing is
I've asked about it. I asked about it. They said they put Jesus so that Christians will understand that it's Isa they are talking, because they don't know him as Isa. That's why they put Jesus so that Christians can understand that it's Jesus they are talking about.
That is what I really want to talk. That's what I really want to say. So before the Madam Chikakati cut me off, So it's not about it's not about retranslating. You see, one thing about this, one thing you said one thing the other time, madam. You said people don't ask questions. You see, in Islam, it was in the Holy Quran. It said, "Fasialu ala zikri in kun lazalamun." It said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, if you don't know, you ask. But many Muslims, we don't ask. Huh? Somebody want to say something?
No, I'm just helping you to.
Somebody want to talk?
Okay, let's hear from Omar, and we do Surafati.
Okay.
I'll come back again tomorrow. No, hold on. I'm tired for today. I want to go. Omar, just take only 2 minutes. You came late.
Wallahi, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. God bless all of you in the house. I have been here. I just wanted to listen today a little bit. Alhamdulillah for all that have been said. My contribution still remains that we are all Muslims and we are supposed to strive with patience, with endurance, and with understanding. And we should always use this platform as a means of conveying authenticated information and knowledge so that we can benefit other people. Aside of us, there are guests. There are almost 73 people in the house. Sometimes it gets to 100 and something people. So this most time we should be conscious about the people that are listening out there because they are the one that the message is actually going to. And by the special grace of God, I believe that God is going to still strengthen us. He's going to still guide us more and give us more wisdom for us to be able to travel throughout this, this life, till we get to the hereafter. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Guys, can we do Surafati? I'll come back tomorrow, please. I'm tired today.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين صلوا على النبي الكريم
Amen.
Sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Thank you, guys. I will come back again tomorrow. I'm tired, and I have about 20-something people that want to come and talk. If you are serious to come and talk on this platform, you come, you send flowers. With your flowers, I will bring you up.
Madam, someone said we don't need borehole in Igbo land. Every community has borehole.
Na lie you. Na lie. There is borehole in Igbo land, and but it's not. It's just people will put water and put it outside their house. Borehole, I mean, when you go to the market square to plant the borehole there, then from the market square you run the water around the village. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like in my place, if you go to my place, you get water because I put water outside. And I put water around the community, only that people that were digging, cultivating their farm, destroy the water thing. But if I get money now, I will go there and maintain it, and the water will. I have 13 taps that I did around the village. But it's not working now because they have spoiled it, and I need money to go in and repair again. At least I need another 20 million naira to go around and do it.
Is it working on solar?
No, we are pumping water, but the pipe we put on the floor, those that are doing farm, don't go spoil the tap, the pipes.
Okay, the pipes underneath. That means they need to dig more.
No, they dug more, but I told you what happened there. If I have money, I'll go and restate it again.
Oh, okay.
All right.
God bless you for that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, my people. Thank you, TikTokers. We spent more than 2 hours today. I'll come back again tomorrow.
Help us remind those politicians that sit on that money, blackmailing Islamic community as well. Those money God will ask them how they dispose.
Yeah, we are saying it, they are hearing it, they don't like me. Oh, these guys don't like me. That's why I'm telling you that
We will keep talking because the Muslim community.
Those guys don't like me. That's why I'm telling you that I will never step my foot.
Madam,
They should stop using
you don't
Hajj to siphon money from the.
And don't sponsor me. I don't want to sponsor.
They should stop.
You don't need to sponsor me for Hajj. Allah does not say sponsor me.
Yeah,
why are you sponsoring us?
90 billion naira that will change the life of the Alamaji.
This is your community. Why are you sponsoring me? God
And now they are pushing. Go and put it in Igbo land. Take in Islam. Igbo land. I have found content creators. They found Islam through reading Quran. Nobody mentored them like me. So let us go in as Muslims and show them what Islam is. Don't give us what you have.
Of course.
Because what you have is not working for us.
Please pick up the Quran and read it. Allah said Quran is to be read by every Muslim.
Thank you. Thank you, YouTubers.
And that is why
I'll come back
even named
tomorrow.
Quran.
Bye-bye, YouTubers.
Something that you must read